My guy will probably come. Y'all right, weekend sports betting tips on the Barroom Network. Got Mr. Sean Higgs and Tooch here. We're going to be talking some college football playoffs. Exciting time, Sean.
Listen, I hate these playoffs, bro. I don't know why we need 12. They want to make it more. Why?
Yeah.
Why? So we get more SEC nonsense?
Wagering.
Because
sports betting.
No. Why? I mean, we could still bet them in a regular bowl game. They just be in a different game.
Yeah, it'd just be in a different game.
They'd be in the Gator Bowl. What's the difference?
Yep.
Why? So I get what? So I get Texas and Vanderbilt and Tennessee as the next teams in?
TV money.
You're not getting 12-1 James Madison. You're not getting 12-1
True.
North Texas. No, I got to get stuck with a Alabama loses tomorrow. They're 10-3. They're in because they're in a championship game. But BYU, who will be 10-2, doesn't get in, even though their 2 losses are to a team that's number 3 in the country.
Yeah. Yep.
They don't get in because they're the Big 12. But the 3-loss SEC teams can get in. Get the hell out of here, man. Just stop with this crap.
Yep.
Just stop. And Miami wants to complain. I'm a Miami guy. There's my Schnellenberger helmet. You lost as a double-digit favorite twice. What else is there to say? Okay, you beat a team. That's fine. You know what? If you didn't play them, you wouldn't even be talked about because you couldn't get to your championship game. No one's talking about you because you're not in because you lost twice to unranked teams.
Yep.
As a double-digit favorite. Stop it. And then the SEC, the goal of the crap SEC, the most overrated conference in football in the universe. I mean, look at, how can they say, well, we play tough teams? Tough teams. The bottom of your thing is just as pathetic as every other buddy's conference with Northwestern or Rutgers or Purdue or crap. Look at these records of these teams.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here, Tooch? I mean, they're garbage.
Yep.
They're garbage. Hi, Auburn. Excuse me, Arkansas 0-8. Auburn 1-7. South Carolina 1-7. Mississippi State 1-7. 2-6 Florida. 2-6 Kentucky.
Yep.
But this is a battle. Alabama.
The bottom half is terrible.
20. They were tied 20-20. Needed a win for 2 to win a game on the road.
Yep.
Against a team that has 1 win. Yeah, they're so good at 5-7 on the year. What's Auburn's record? I think Auburn is 2-10.
Yeah, something like that.
They're 2-10, but that's a rivalry game. That's a stop the crap, SEC. Drugs are bad. Just say no. It's like, well, what the hell are we doing here? 3 lost teams getting in. You know why they're getting in, Tooch? Because now the community's like, wait a second, Alabama's the best team of the 21st century is not getting in back-to-back playoffs. This is why we expanded the playoffs.
Yep.
Total BS.
Yep.
Nonsense.
Got a couple early games. Kennesaw State at Jacksonville State. Troy at James Madison. Boy, James Madison almost a 25-point favorite here. They like to stomp on people. In Jacksonville State, great run game. Kennesaw State, though, has the defense. Any thoughts on just those 2 games? It's to kick off in like 15 minutes or 10 minutes.
Kennesaw. I got them as a dog. They started as a dog. They're not the favorite. Because the first time they played, they turned the ball over 5 times.
Yep.
They're not turning the ball over 5 times.
And Jacksonville State, they won the playoff last year, didn't they? Championship?
I believe so. I mean, it's not like that's a bad team. This is just you're not getting that in 2 games in a row. It's not happening.
Right. Nope.
Kennesaw's the better team. Give me the Owls. And James Madison.
That's a lot of points.
See, you know what, though? Listen, take the over. James Madison needs their stop points. They're going to score 40. They're
They
scoring
don't take
40.
their foot. Yeah, they can score 40 by themselves. They don't take their foot off the gas here.
And they shouldn't, because they're going to get looked at like, well, who'd they beat? Well, how about we put 64 on a team in a championship game?
Yep.
Really? I'm not going to be shocked to drop that. Their team totals 35 and a half, 34 and a half. I'd go over that.
Yep.
I mean, they're they need a blowout on their hands.
Yeah, 35 and a half at minus 110 here. Yeah, would you play the team total rather than the total?
I do both. I think Madison's going to get it on their own anyway. So, I'm not going to be shocked that they hit the total themselves.
Yep. I just want to launch this game.
They need it, and they can do it.
Yeah. Got it. Launching the bet right now.
I mean,
yeah,
first
I forgot
half
that one. I really liked that play before today. I just forgot to put it in.
17 and a half for the first half.
Yep.
Doing both.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Tonight's game with that they can still get in the later games. UNLV plus 5.5 at Boise State. The total's gone up to 59.5. And Boise State was minus 4.5 yesterday when I entered these. Look, UNLV has not beaten Boise State in, I don't know, since the 80s, 70s, maybe. I don't think they've covered in the last 10 either against Boise State. Give me Boise State.
They are just beating this game to the – I mean, this was like 2.5, 3. It just keeps going up, and away. There was like a 6 earlier today on this one. Yeah. I look at an over this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not – listen, Boise should win, right? You think they're home. Yep. Here's the thing, though, Tooch. They played what? A couple weeks ago, Boise was a 13-point favorite. Now they're a 5-point favorite?
Yeah.
Go back to when they played. When is it? I'll look it up. They just I don't know if you have your window open for this game or not. That's why I said
got it open. Yep.
Look at the last matchup. October 18th, 56-31. Yep. 13-point favorite. What are we doing here? How is this game a 3?
I'm trying to think why. I was like, I mean, they've won 4 in a row, UNLV. But really, have they beat anybody? I mean, Hawaii, Colorado State, Nevada. I mean, they lost to New Mexico. They lost to Boise. That was their last 2 losses. Played a close game against home versus Air Force. They almost lost at Miami of Ohio. They did beat UCLA opening weekend. I don't know, man. Boise State is maybe because Boise State's lost 2 of their last 4. They just barely won at Utah State, but that's on the road,
Yeah, but that's good. Here's the thing. Quarterback was out. Now he's back.
Yep.
Is it just that he's going to be that rusty?
Bachmeier.
Listen, Boise over whatever. I'm
60 points here.
It should get there. Again, you mentioned how they struggled a bit. Well, you're missing your quarterback.
Yeah.
And in those games, the one time they scored 25-24 Utah State on the road. Colorado State 49-21.
Yep.
Forget about their 49. The fact Colorado State scored 21 on them, UNLV is going to get into UNLV will score 30.
30, yep.
And if they're scoring 30, they're giving up 30. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like the over.
All right, you heard it here. That's a good play. I like that too. North Texas, Tulane. Has North Texas played anybody? They were talking about who they played. North Texas plays at a very fast pace.
Here's the thing with them. They got crushed by South Florida 63-36 at home. And that was the game we were talking about. Everybody was on North Texas that day here. We were talking, they're doing this. Look at this. We're going to have our shirts on. Yeah, all right. wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
It's a neutral site game, I think.
This one here is it's in it's at AT&T,
Superdome?
I think.
AT&T,
Where is it at?
Superdome.
No, this is in Tulane. Tulane's the home team.
I'll take Tulane in this one, man.
Tulane is home.
I think Tulane's got the better defense.
I just want to know why North Texas is favored on the road over a team that beat them last year.
Yeah.
And they played a tougher schedule. It's interesting.
Head to head, yeah. Tulane's won the last 3. North Texas coming in winning 6 in a row, 9 of their last 10. That's why.
Yeah, I mean
they beat everybody.
They average 48 points a game. Yeah.
Yeah. Last 3 games they've scored over 50. I like an over here, no?
I like the over. I got the over. I got 64.5 when it came out. I was like, give me the over in this game. And it seems to be looking that way because this was 2.5, and now people are buying a little bit Tulane, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
67 out here at Fanatics, which is insane,
yep.
You know, but.
Yeah, it's weird. The teams are ranked 20 and 21, you know? So,
they had to put them in there, Tooch, because someone woke up and was like, oh, wait a second, we need a G5 team in here. We forgot, in our while we were trying to make a super conferences and a playoff just for the Big Ten and big SEC, we forgot that we mentioned the G5 team. So now we got to put them in here. Like that's exactly what that says to me. Oh, we forgot that when we were lying to you about how this is going to be good and all these teams are going to be involved, it was really about just the SEC conference.
Well, this game kicks off in a few hours here. It's got to be an over here, Sean.
I'm with you on the over.
I'm with you. Yep. BYU, Texas Tech. I like it under here. Both these teams. Texas Tech's defense is fantastic. In a conference championship, I don't know if I want to lay 12.5, but BYU also has a pretty good defense. I don't see any reason I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be on the under here.
I don't want to be on the under here. I think Texas Tech beat them 27-9. They should have beat them 48-6. They got turnovers, but they also kind of just played down to BYU's, struggling offense.
Yeah.
And let's be honest here, too. It's like BYU totally overachieved this year. Like this is an overachieving team with a young quarterback.
Yep.
And it was a great season, and you kept your coach. I mean, the guy stayed at BYU.
Yep, Lonnie is re-upped.
He stayed. I'd rather at BYU than go to Penn State. I mean, that's all you need to know about how they feel about how this team's going forward. But Tech is really good.
Oh, they are. They are fan. They're definitely the top 3 teams in the country. What about team total under for BYU?
I can do that. I don't think listen. I like Texas Tech to win and going away. So yeah, give me the under points there. But the totals, because Tech, if they're going to convert these turnovers into touchdowns instead of 13-yard field goals,
it's going to go over.
It's going to go over. It's going to go over. Tech first for me more than anything.
All right. Sounds good here. All right, Georgia and Alabama. Alabama a dog at home.
Alabama's not home. This game is played to Georgia.
Neutral Georgia.
Neutral.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So really, it's a Georgia home game.
Well, Alabama's played in the Mercedes-Benz Center before. This isn't any.
Yeah, I know. And the fans will travel.
They'll be there. Georgia. I mean, this is when you're in 5 straight championship games, whatever these guys are in playing each other. It's not a neutral game.
Yeah.
These programs. I like Georgia, and I hope Georgia just curb stomps them like 40-0 because I don't. The fact that Alabama gets a free pass into the freaking playoffs. I gave you my SEC rant early. I don't know how the hell Oklahoma beats Alabama, so they get in. What about Florida State? Should Florida State get in? They beat Alabama. I mean, Alabama shouldn't be in if they lose this game. That's all. I mean, I want Georgia to win 100-0, so Alabama doesn't get in the playoffs. And Kirby Smart better get a win against this team. How the hell are you 1-10 versus these guys or 1-11? You got the natty, but come on. You can't beat your rival? Oof.
Kirby Smart versus Kalen DeBoer. Who do you like better coach?
I thought Kirby was, but apparently DeBoer is a better coach because he's won since they played twice.
Yep. And quarterbacks, Gunnar Stockton or Simpson?
I think it's a draw.
Okay. Simpson's played well lately. Stockton's kind of gone out down a little bit here towards the end of the season, but probably a draw. You're taking Georgia, though?
Georgia.
Georgia minus 1.5. I had no play on this. I lean towards an under with me. That just
I like the over in this. I think see
okay.
Points. Yeah.
Wow. They did
points.
See some points last year too, I think, right? Duke, Virginia. I mean, normally I would lean under. I like over here, but the number is a little inflated now.
Who doesn't want to see Duke win to get in and just mess everything up? They've already messed everything up. Actually, they didn't mess anything up. They just did their thing. All the other teams messed up by losing SMU and Georgia Tech and Miami. I got to go Virginia here. Manny Diaz is a nice season, but again, this team lost to Tulane. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is 4. If this was 7, I'd still like Virginia.
Okay. I lean Virginia as well, too, if I was betting the side. All right.
That's what nobody's talking about. I mean, Duke in the championship is nice. How about Virginia? Nice turnaround for the Virginia coach. Good job. Nice
turnaround, for the Cavaliers. Indiana, this is Ohio State, number 1 versus number 2. It doesn't get any better than this. This is the premier game of tomorrow. Tomorrow's on Saturday. I want to take Indiana plus 3.5 so bad with Signetti, but this Ohio State team, this team's better than last year's team. And last year's team,
and you just don't even. It's like you don't even know how good they are because the Texas game was both teams didn't look good.
Yep.
They kind of just went through the motions versus Michigan. Right?
You finally beat Michigan, though, Ryan Day.
But, I mean, it wasn't like it was just kind of like, all right, they won.
Yeah.
And then you got Indiana, who you're thinking, you've been here for 2 years. How do you have the depth to compete? And you go to Oregon and win. Not even close. You had Oregon at the door. You say you bullied them, and Oregon couldn't even come back. It wasn't like it was you battled and won. You won from wire to wire in that game. You had control. It's tough not taking it because this is a home game for all intents and purposes. Playing in Indiana, these guys are right down the road. Let's be honest, Ohio State's going to travel. It's not like they won't travel, but
this is
tough not to say
the Hoosier Dome.
Yeah, it's where they're playing or whatever. I was going to call it the RCA.
Not the Lucas Oil State.
Lucas Oil.
Yeah.
The RCA. Remember, is there still RCA record players out there? The old RCA?
The old RCA Victor, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, like Indiana, they played, last year Indiana whooped them, 38-15, right?
Yep.
And then you go to the playoffs. They lost by 10 to Notre Dame. They did score to win over Oregon, though. So my thing is that, like last year, how good are they? Right? Because who did they beat last year? Nobody. You beat Michigan 20-15. Okay.
Ohio State's won the last 10. We know that. I said, you went to the playoffs, you lost to Notre Dame. And let's be honest, Notre Dame fans, Notre Dame in the playoffs, they're not Ohio State or Bama or Georgia. They usually get run out anyway by teams. So you lost there, and the last time you played these guys, they beat you by 20 in a championship game. Why wouldn't they do it again? And that's where I think – and again, I had Oregon against Indiana there because I thought the depth of just a guy's been at a program for years. You've been recruiting as a top 10 team for years. You're going to have better players as opposed to a guy who just came – and brought guys from a subdivision school up, or not subdivision, a middle tier team. Come on, he was at Coastal, or was it Coastal Liberty? I forget where he was at. Madison, I don't know where he was at. Madison, was he at Madison? They want you to take the 3.5. James Madison, right?
Right, that's where he was at. I don't even remember where he coached, but I'm just saying.
They want you to take that 3.5, the 3 and a hook. So let Kurt Signetti keep the game close and get within that field goal.
I'm probably going to move on Ohio State. Like,
I agree.
if I can get a 3.5, because I see some 4s right now. If it does go to that,
it's at 3.5 now.
Someone jumped on this on, I guess, Monday. It was like 4.5, 5, and it came down.
I see.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a little closer game. I agree, man. And Julian Sand is playing really well, man. Mendoza's good too. They're both NFL prospects.
I think Mendoza's going to get to number. The Jets are going to get Mendoza. Like, I mean, this is the guy you really want. I mean,
yep.
I don't know what college quarterbacks.
Well,
they translate to.
He's got NFL size, and he is calm, man. He doesn't rattle, Mendoza. But Sand is also playing really well. He's cool too, and cool in the pocket. Both guys are cool in the pocket. For me, it's Ohio State or nothing. I know it's a local game for Indiana, but I think Ohio State's their better team than last year.
I think they win again. I won't be shocked at another 10, 20-point win here.
Any thoughts on the total? I would look it over here. It's come down a little bit though. It came down a half.
It's weird because if I'm going off of last year's kind of matchup, if I think it's going to be like that was what 38-17 or
38-15, yep.
If I think it's going to be 34-20, it's a 2-touchdown win, but that's over the total.
Yeah.
I think if I think Ohio State's winning, they're getting to 30. I don't think they win a 17-10 game. That's definitely not what I have going here.
No,
I'd have to go over because 30-20 is an over.
I think so too. Yep. All right, heading over to the NFL. Jaden Daniels making his return. Commanders how are the Commanders favored on the road? Is it the Vikings?
Jaden Daniels making his return.
Okay. I mean, Mariota has played better than him this season. Not just me. But Commanders have zero defense. They're terrible. Their corner.
Who's the quarterback? Who's quarterbacking for Minnesota? Have you seen their quarterback?
Yeah, he's terrible too.
You know the quarterback.
Any of the quarterbacks on Minnesota are terrible.
McCarthy's coming back. That's how bad the other guy was. They had McCarthy on the sideline for Carson Wentz. They said he was hurt. He was 100% healthy. Like, oh no, he's hurt because he was so bad. And the reason he's back in there because the guy they threw in there for him threw 2 pick-sixes and 9 interceptions last week in the first quarter.
Carson Wentz played over McCarthy, and he was like barely could walk, and they still played Wentz.
And they rolled him out here today.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Washington. The fact that they're throwing this kid back out there again, it was. I mean, the arm it looked worse than it was apparently. It was just dislocated.
They should have beat Denver.
Well, they went. I mean, they were down most of the game. It was back and forth. But a bad team's going to be a bad team. He had a backup quarterback.
Yep.
The fact they put him in here, where you think that you know what, let me get him healthy. Like why? You're going over. You got 3 wins. But the coach, if Daniels is in there saying, I want to play. You know, good for them. It's a newer coach, right? Was he in the second year over here? This kid?
Yeah, Dan Quinn.
Right. And he's got a second-year quarterback. It's not we're quitting. Like if Daniels was out, you're thinking, I don't want to bet this team because what do they got to prove? Like it's a lost season. We have injuries from the start. Since training camp, things have been bad, right? Yep. And he was a quarterback thing like, yeah, where's my mentality? I don't want to get involved with you. And then Minnesota, if you don't have a quarterback, I can't bet on you in the NFL. NFL, you need a quarterback to play.
Yep.
They don't have one.
I'm going to take the over in 43.5. I think they're both
my goodness
on each other. I don't know what I wouldn't play either team. Both teams suck. But 43.5 is a low total. I don't see this team playing like if Washington could put 27 points on Denver, who's got a really good defense, I think they could put 24, 27 on Minnesota. But it's a no play. It's Jaden Daniels' first game back. You don't know what to expect. J.J. McCarthy, his first game back after sitting out. You don't know what to expect.
I expect nothing from J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, I agree. So for you, Commanders are nothing if you're playing this game.
I got him. I took the Commanders already. I got him.
Okay. All right. Well, I like this game, man. This is going to be a shootout, I think. Bengals, Bills. You got Joe Burrow back. Bills looked pretty good last week. Look against the Steelers. They were on the road too. I think they played in Pittsburgh. They beat up the. The
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Really, Pittsburgh? You beat up the Steelers? Is that something to hang your hat on? You scored 20 points against the Steelers, 26-7.
Yeah, it's not the same Steelers. Even the Bengals beat the Steelers last game.
I like the Bengals.
Plus the Saints. Yep.
I had them on Thanksgiving, thinking they'd cover with Burrow back. Just because, again, the Ravens' defense has not been good. Lamar is not anywhere near 100. He's closer to 25% than 75%. He just looks. It is. I don't even know if he's playing this weekend. I mean, the line kind of bounced a little bit. News he might not play
for Lamar.
And again, I do like the Ravens over because it's just. I think the Steelers are just bad.
Yep.
But you're going to give me the Bengals here +6.
Yeah.
I got a quarterback and 2 wide receivers. I have an offense.
And I
have an offense that should have scored. If they get 2 touchdowns instead of 4 field goals, if they switch those around and get 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals, they got 40-something points last week.
The Bills have no receivers except they don't even have the tight end. They have a running back. That's it.
It is such a one-man gang. It's Allen and Cook. And what do you got out of this team? The defense is questionable at best, and you're going to give me 6 points with Cincinnati? Yep. It's not like, they're it's Buffalo. It's December. Dude, these guys played in Cincinnati where it's like 0 degrees. I mean, do you remember the Ken Anderson 0? It was like -30 they're playing a game.
Yep.
Which they lost to the Chargers. So enough about warm weather teams in the cold. But that's for another day. No, this is Bengals. I won't be shocked if the Bengals
+6. Yep. Total thoughts? I would lean over here.
Probably an over. I mean,
the team has good defense. They're terrible. Both teams are bad on defense.
Yep.
All right.
I'll go with the over with you.
This is for the NFC South lead. The Colts favored on the road. The Jaguars. Jaguar. How many games in a row have the Jaguars won?
I think they're 4 in a row now.
4 in a row. I mean, they're one of the hottest teams. I mean, I hate
them
their quarterback.
Week, I faded them last week. I thought, you know what? Laying a touchdown on the road off an overtime game, back-to-back road games. Tennessee looked a little feisty in their other games, right? They come out of the break. They're like, hey, we got no coach. We're young. We know what we are, but we're going to play with some heart. No, they didn't have any last week. But this is Jaguar territory for me here. This is where the Jags do their winning, when they're like a 1-point favorite, a 2-point dog.
I agree.
This is prime Jaguar territory. And the Colts, great start, but you know what? You're outside. Your upside down numbers are going to come back and get you. And I took a Jags and a Texans to win the division at like 4 and 3 to 1. Because I don't think the Colts win it. And if I get either one of those, I'm still going to make money on them. Exactly, JK. They're coming back down to earth.
Yep. All they can do is run, man. Daniel Jones is one. He's hurt. He's got like a fracture in his shin, and it shows. He can't use his legs as much. He can't step into his throws as much. They do have Jonathan Taylor still in a good offensive line. That defense, like everyone's saying, Sean's coming back down to earth. The Jaguars, they have a decent defense. They're at home. They're catching 2. I mean, you don't need the 2. We just play the money line here.
Yeah, I think they just win. Again, tough. But again, you come back from a road trip. It's
They've won 4 of their last
2 in a row.
They've won 4 of their last 5. The Jaguars. Total 47 here.
I'd lean over.
Okay, leaning over. Yep. All right. And you were talking about it earlier. Steelers and Ravens, 5.5 for the Steelers. I hate the 5.5 number. But
here's the thing. Here's the thing with these things, Tooch, and I always get onto these kind of things. I have it's 5. It opened at 6.5, so that's where you got to look at where it opened.
Yep. All right.
Opposed to coming down now, because this is based on Lamar maybe not playing. Okay. That's why this line's come down to where it is now.
Gotcha.
Again, I still like the Ravens, even if I got a backup quarterback. But Rodgers, I think he just sucks the life out of the room.
Yeah. Nobody wants to play for him. He's a sourpuss.
I had him last week, Pitt. I figured home, little underdog. Yep. This is a spot. This is a good spot for him. Everybody's kind of giving up on him.
Yep.
I zig when I zag, I guess, with Pittsburgh, because I had them in a Charger game. They don't win that. They come home, they win that. It's just not that Tomlin has to go, but I think it's just run its course. It's great.
Yeah.
I've never had a losing season, but sometimes it's just in one ear out the other. You've been there long enough. You're not going anywhere. You're not going to. The team has no quarterback, right? You're good enough to be dancing around the playoff, not playoff, 7-9, 10-6 kind of team, right? You're always in there. Is that what you want? Is that what you want for your friend? Like, Tomlin should leave, whether fired or on his own or mutual parting of ways. Let a new guy come in. I mean, they can't even draft a good quarterback because they're middle of the pack. It's not like they can take a shot on a pick in the top 5.
That's right.
I wouldn't anyway. These kids, they bounce around.
Yep.
Find somebody to develop them. You got to, whoever the coach is has to say, we're not winning in 2 years, fella, so I need a little time.
Yep.
And I say this in any sport. I think a fan base, if you just come out and just be honest and said, hey, listen, it's going to be rough. We got to develop a quarterback and get things done in maybe 2 or 3 years, but the coach ain't going nowhere, and we're going to give it our all and build this team. I think a fan would be like, all right, I can live with that. And I think that's where you're at with Pitt right now.
Yep.
Where's Kenny Pickett? Remember Kenny Pickett was supposed to be the future? Where's he at now?
Right. He's
the Raiders.
He's on the Raiders. Right. Yeah, he's on the Raiders.
And he can't even get on the field. How you can't even get on the field with a 2-win team?
Right.
And this is a guy picked at what? The end of the first round? Start of the second round?
Yep.
They know nothing about these quarterbacks coming out of college.
9 of the last 10 games in the series have gone under.
Yeah. Well,
I like an under too in this one.
The Ravens
these offenses suck.
Yeah, especially now. This is not like Ravens' last 2 years where MVP Lamar. This is injured Lamar.
Yep.
Under. Did I take this under?
43. It's a low number. I'd still like the under here.
I took the Washington under. I didn't have this under.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, I could do under. I could go under this game with you. Sure.
All right.
You got it.
Got Broncos and Raiders. Raiders kept it close last time. Now they're at home, but they are so bad. I don't know how good the Broncos are, Sean. 7.5, though. They want you to take the Raiders. I can't, though.
I can't take the Raiders. I thought about it. I got the under marked here. Like, why not? But you were literally just a play away from an over in this game.
Yep, I agree.
And as bad as the Raiders are, they turn the ball over, and then it's 14-0 in the first quarter. And you're like, oh, my goodness.
Yep.
It's 14-0, and Denver offense has been on the field for 3 minutes.
You wonder how soon the Raiders pack it in. The players just like, we're done. This season's over.
But again, do you want to lay 7.5 with the Broncos? I don't lay
7.
No,
I don't either. They barely got
Broncos on the road.
Right.
I mean, really, give me the Raiders here. You played them to a 10-7 game or whatever the heck it was.
Yep.
How'd the Broncos look against the Jets?
Terrible.
How'd they look in Houston winning 18-15?
Yeah.
You were down and came back against.
Took overtime to beat the Commanders.
You were down overtime against Washington last week. You were down against the Eagles and came back, which maybe is shame on you because the Eagles don't look like they're a great team, but you came back on the road. You know what I'm saying? There's not like some impressive. They're rolling out like 34-13 wins every week.
Yep.
They've struggled a bit some of these games.
Oh yeah.
I don't want like 7.5. I would have the Raiders. It's 7.5 though, Tooch. I think that, maybe in this case people aren't running to take the Raiders in 7.5. Like I would. I like 7.5.
Hold your nose and take the Raiders. That's what I was saying. But yeah.
I usually like the fades in this spot. I'm a fade 7.5 guy.
Yep. Here
though, I want to take the Raiders, so I think everybody's gonna be on Denver.
Yep, I do too.
Everybody will be on Denver.
I agree. Rams and Cardinals. Another team. The Cardinals have played teams close. I can't, though. I mean, Rams are in a bounce-back spot. They lost on the road to the Panthers last week. To me, it's like Rams blow out the Cardinals.
And the Rams have Detroit next week, Seattle after that. So you had a lead. You lost it against Carolina.
Yep.
I would have really liked Arizona more if the Rams had won, because then they have a little leeway. Like I would come out a little flat because Brissett's been keeping them in the games. He's been close enough to recover.
Yeah.
This one here, I'm a little worried about as somebody wants to take the Cardinals. Why do I feel like this is going to be? Rams get healthy, the offense scores 34, and
it's a
the
get right
Cardinals
game
really
for the
get
Rams.
I mean, 34-17, and I'm hoping I get a late score or something. I don't know. I don't know if I could really want that to happen. I don't want that scenario. I lean Cards. Didn't pull the trigger on them though.
So looking at like a 28-20 total here, would you take Rams team total over 20? What is it? 28, 28 and a half, 27 and a half?
Yeah. Probably sure on those lines.
Yep. I think Rams team total here. America's game Sunday afternoon, Bears Packers. Why would we not take +7?
I took the Bears. I mean, 7's good. I got 6.5, so you got a good number. I got 6.5 in this game.
Man, the Bears they keep games close. They try to steal it in the fourth quarter. They get the turnovers. Is Green Bay really that good? And they lost a big man in the middle. That Bears run game is good.
I've said time and time again this year I didn't like the Bears to get to their win total.
Yep.
Here they are. They've already eclipsed it. You give me 7 points?
I know.
What is Green Bay doing to deserve a 7-point cushion? Because they beat the Rams?
Yep.
I don't know about that. I mean, I've seen this team give up 40 to Dallas and get a tie. I saw them lose to Carolina at home. I mean,
it's such a huge
lose the Browns game. I mean,
they lost to the Browns. They lost
7.
They lost to the Panthers. They lost to the Panthers, the Packers, right?
I'm not interested one bit in laying a touchdown. Green Bay. Anything. I don't want to lay 3 with Green Bay. Give me the Bears.
I agree. Bears +7 for me as well. Texans Chiefs Sunday night.
Yeah.
Why would you not take the Texans +3.5? That defense, man, is top.
They are good.
Yep.
It's a defense team.
They got an okay offense there.
I want to do the under, but 41.5. Again, this is like your
low.
Wow, man. Because 23-20, you're done. 2017, you're barely hanging on.
Yeah, you can't go under here. You got to take it over. The number's low enough. Look at the star power.
I want the under, Tooch. I do.
Nico Collins, Mahomes, CJ Stroud. You got some receivers here that can put the explosive plays and put the points on the board. But yeah, I agree. It's 2 good defenses.
I do like the Texans, though. You want to give me points with the Texans?
Yep.
That 3 might come in handy here because this would be a typical 23-20 Chiefs game. You saw it last week.
Yep. And who'd they play last week, right?
That was
they lost versus Dallas.
But I'm thinking the Colts. I'm like, who are they playing? The Colts
Texans beat the Colts on the road.
Yes, no. But I was thinking before Dallas, the Chiefs were down 11 and the Colts, and they ended up winning 23-20.
23-20.
That's why I was like, oh man, who is that? I had to think about it.
Yep. But the Chiefs have lost 3 of their last 4. Houston has won 4 in a row.
6.
Yeah.
I'm not running to bet Kansas City based on what? Oh, it's Mahomes, it's Andy Reid. They're 6-6. I'm not.
They're fat and happy.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm saying this year's not a good year.
This is a playoff game for the Chiefs. J2K says it's their season on the line.
What's that mean? Was it the season on the line when they lost to Denver? When they lost to Dallas?
Right.
When they nearly lost to the Colts? It's been the season on the line for the last 4 weeks, and they lost 3 of them, or 2 of them, whatever.
Lutz says trap game in Green Bay. Trap game for the Packers or for the Bears? Yeah. I like the Bears, man. Give me that run game. Will keep the game close in the cold. They're
9-3. I'll take a shot on them.
Yeah. You give me 7 points with a 9-3 team. Yeah, I mean,
again, I don't know who's that trap for. I mean,
Lutz has got the Texans in this game. I like the Texans +3.5. I think the game will be close.
I agree.
Yep.
This is again, it's close with the 41.5. I think this could be a field goal game, whether 23-20 or 27-24. Again, it's easy to go over 41.5 because you get there by accident, but this is where I want that half point with the Texans.
Yes, sir.
Many points as possible.
Yep.
Because it's Kansas City. You got to get as many points as possible.
Yep. All right, Eagles, Chargers. I hate this game. Look, the Chargers' offensive line is sucks and they're injured. The quarterback's got a broken hand. The Eagles are terrible. They can't stop the run.
How are you taking the Eagles? Why are the Eagles
I don't
favored
like
on the
it.
road? You can't take them on the road.
I know.
No. It's just like the Packers being favored. You just can't take them. No. I took the Chargers at +3. I'm in.
Chargers +3. I don't have a play in this game. I don't like either team. I don't know. Both these teams are bad, I think. They're fraudulent. All right, what do you say we give away some free plays, Anthony? Or Sean? Anthony's out.
Cool.
Sorry, Sean. All right, here we go.
Sorry, I'm looking at I got the other screen on here for this Troy James Madison game.
Any score yet?
No score, and of course I got like both teams over first half team total and first half over.
Me too.
Nothing going on. Zero offense.
How much time off the clock already?
7 minutes or halfway go. 8 minutes to
go. All right, let's give away some free plays and get out of here.
Oy.
Sean likes the Saints versus the Bucks.
Yes,
I think they keep it close. They've shown a lot of life with their defense and with Tyler Shuck. I know they're not.
Listen, that's a rookie coach, rookie quarterback. Young team's got a lot to prove. Tampa Bay's injured a little bit. That's a lot of points. I'll take the dog in a conference game, division game, whatever it is.
Yep. All right, I got BYU team total under 17.5. I'm counting on that Texas Tech defense showing up here.
I like to see it because I got Tech, so I need no points from those guys. So sign me up.
All right, let's get out of here, Sean. Great job again. We'll see you next week. And best of luck as always.
We're in trouble with this Sunbelt game.
I want to take the Bears +7 too. Would be a great
take
play.
it.
Yep, I'll be playing that one. All right, sir. Talk to you later.
Tooch, take it easy, Phil.
All right, bye-bye.